Hello, meatbags.
Go away! Nobody likes you!
In today's video, I will be talking about the laziness that has become the norm in the comic book industry, with special guest Sugar Tits, with her opinion on the matter. Hello, Tits.
Hello, Autonomous Prime, you super sexy robot you. What are we talking about today?
Today, we are going to talk about the new Iron Man. Woman. Girl. She's 15.
Marvel Comics have announced the relaunch of Invincible Iron Man, one of the flagship series of the all-new Marvel era, as part of Marvel Now. In wake of Civil War II, Tony Stark is no longer Iron Man. Stepping into those big metal shoes is Ray Williams, a 15-year-old black girl.
Why comic book lovers are mad is because this is a reboot of the Invincible Iron Man, but without Tony Stark. And they are still calling it the Invincible Iron Man. It's the female Thor all over again.
Really? Another female version, Prime?
This is Ray Williams, a 15-year-old... Wait, she's 15?
Bitch is not 15.
She looks like she's in her 20s.
25 at least.
I really hope you aren't into 15-year-olds, Brian. Her background reads, Ray Williams is a 15-year-old super genius at MIT that has made her own suit in her dorm room.
Get fucked. She just put a suit together collecting bits of scrap metal she collected from garbage cans. Yeah, that's totally feasible.
Wow, this is fan fiction level of bad.
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave! With a box of scraps!
Yes, that is true. It was scraps, but it was for one moment and one use for escape. It wasn't a total suit. It was a spur of the moment for escape. And he used it to make his true suit, and so on and so on. I've pulled this quote from her bio. After weeks of work, Ray finally created a working prototype using mainly stolen materials.
Black woman stealing? Yo, that shit's just racist.
From her campus. When she was showing it to her dorm mate, campus security knocked at her door to inquire her about her recent suspicious activities, prompting her to don the suit of armor and escape. So the black woman steals from her school in order to make her suit, and then when she's confronted by the authorities, she flees the scene. Hero material right here, everyone. 10 out of 10. Best Iron Man ever. Holy fucking shit.
Don't leave, Prime. Please, don't leave me alone with this shitty plotline.
Another reason why people hate this is cause the writer Brian Bendis.
Something tells me he's gonna piss me off. Who is this fuckknuckle?
If you don't know who Brian Michael Bendis is, he is the man who loves to jam-pack his work with social justice warrior agenda pushing, and the man who turned Peter Parker into Miles Morales, the Black Spider-Man. How is it blackwashing is fine, but whitewashing anywhere is unforgivable and the creators need to be strung up from a street lamp?
Oh, you know, dumb fuck privilege pyramid, entitled white men, black history of oppression, and so on and so on.
And so on, and so on, and so on.
Though Miles is fine, but he is no Peter Parker, and he'll never will be. People are seeing this as what Marvel did to Thor, as making Jane literally into Thor, taking his name, power, and etc.
Norse god Jane. Yeah, that sounds totally authentic.
Till it was later learned she was Jane. Still, no one liked her and was seen and still is as nothing more as a social justice warrior propaganda. Many people before had taken up the power of Thor. Inrak possessing Mjolnir, Captain America several times, Thunderstrike when Thor was wounded in 1966, Deadpool, fucking Deadpool, Beta Ray Bill, an alien who followed Thor's ways and donned an outfit similar to Thor's, Green and Red Hulk both at one point, Roger Novell, a filmmaker.
What the? A fucking filmmaker?
This is getting weird. Awesome Android, Rouge. After killing Thor, Conan the Barbarian. Well, anyone else imagine Arnold holding Thor's hammer? Magneto, but kinda not really, only manipulating the air around the Great Hammer. Black Widow in a What If issue. Vision in the movie, but not in the comics. Storm, at first she had a replica called Stormcaster, and wielded Mjolnir only to destroy it. Superman in one of the DC and Marvel crossovers. Wonder Woman in the Justice League Avengers crossover. Loki by an inversion spell when he finally was worthy to wield the great hammer for one time only.
Well, isn't Thor just the dirty little power-sharing slut god?
And there are many more, but those are the top known. Not once did they call themselves Thor. I predict she'll be just like Jane and Miles, a gimmick. The reason why most comic book lovers are pissed is that not only are you changing a character for no goddamn reason, other than to push an agenda, but you could have used this time, money, and effort to make a new hero.
I get the feeling that the reason they don't create a whole new hero to push this social justice agenda is because these characters never really do well enough to become popular. No one seems to want to buy this crap, so let's just take something that's already loved and successful and push the SJW retardation onto that. Then when everyone cracks the shits about it, we'll just call them a bunch of immature teenage boys with misogynistic tendencies. Now there's a good PR strategy.
Yeah, it feels lazy. That's why we see you people as stupid when we see you rave from a gender change or a skin color change because it's cheaper in time, effort, and mostly money. With new heroes comes new villains, the design, names, backstories, all the things that are needed to make a good story. They don't need to do that if they just need to change the gender or skin color of a hero. So there's no point in making new villains, so we just use the old ones. Great job, everybody! All we need to do was change one thing, so much time and money saved!
What a cheap pack of cunty McCunt faces!
Because look, most people don't understand the industry and how it functions. Everything is a gamble for these people. So making a new hero is like playing Russian roulette with 3 bullets in the chamber. It can go great or crash and burn and be forgotten. And they wasted all these resources to make their new character known. They need time and money for advertisements, design, story, all of this for a new character out of the blue. This is why we hate single changes to a character's story. Either changing them into women, making them a different race because it's easier, and if you want to inspire people to become a comic book artist, games designer, whatever, you can't show how lazy your job can really be. But who cares what I say? I'm just a robot.
I care what you say, Prime.
That's the end of this video. Thank you, Tits, for coming on the show and for your input.
Thanks for having me. It takes a lot to accommodate a big brown bear. Oh, but next time, can you make that salmon and honey platter a little larger? Bears get hungry and all, and if I don't eat, I'm likely to rip an SJW's head off to quell the food lust.
Her channel is in the description below, and I will see you meatbags in the next video.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.